So we are setting up our e-commerce flows inside Omnisend, and we're now focusing on the abandoned checkout recovery, number 5. So just a really quick example, I'm now in this store. I just added this product to my cart. If I were to leave this store right now, this would be an abandoned cart. If I click on the checkout page over here, and if I now leave this store, this will be an abandoned checkout. So we will now set up the abandoned checkout recovery campaign to recover those lost sales. So let's have a look at how to set this up inside Omnisend. First thing you should have is an active integration with your e-commerce platform, of course. So make sure to have that active integration enabled. Then the next step is to go to automation, and then we're going to click on create a new workflow, and then we're going to search on checkout. And then as you can see, we have a couple of pre-built workflows that Omnisend created for us we can use. So the most basic pre-built template is this one over here. It has only one reminder email in it. Then we have this one, it has 3 reminder emails in it. And then we have this one over here, which is a little bit more advanced. It uses a split action where you can create different emails based on the customer's cart value. So if this is the first time you're setting up your checkout recovery campaign, I suggest you just use the basic one because it's really important to just get this thing set up, because the conversion rates on these emails are most often the highest. So just for this video, we're going to use this one over here. So the first thing you should do is to give your automation, your workflow, a proper name so you can recognize it in the future. So you can tweak it over here if you click on edit, and then you can change it to whatever you want. So then we're going to take a look at the trigger for this workflow. So I'm going to click on this field over here, and then this edit trigger screen will appear. And as you can see, this workflow will trigger when someone starts the checkout. Therefore, they have this trigger filter, so this trigger inactivity time, because we don't want to send someone an email immediately after someone starts the checkout, right? We want to give them some time to purchase our product, so they have the trigger inactivity time. So start the workflow after started checkout wasn't updated for 1 hour. So you can use this trigger filter, but you can also disable it, turn off, and use the delay form action. So you can pop it over here and then change this to 1 hour, and click on update. So now we're gonna wait for 1 hour before we're gonna send our first email to give the contact some time to purchase our product. Then over here we have one exit condition, as you can see, and the exit condition is if someone places an order. So wherever the contact is in this specific journey, if they places an order, they will be removed from this entire workflow. Then we have a frequency, so skip contacts who have already been in this automation in the last 1 day. So depending on how big your workflow is, so for example, in this case, it's a pretty big workflow. It sends 3 emails to that specific contact over a course of several days. So I'm not sure if I want to send those emails again after just 1 day. So maybe we're going to change it to, let's say, 14 days, for example. So if you just have a basic abandoned cart checkout campaign, now after 1 hour, you would just send 1 email. And this is basically a reminder email. So here you can see an example. So if you go to reallygoodemails.com or mailed.com or mailcharts.com, they all have example newsletters. So here you can see one example. So almost you're so close with one tap, get these items delivered to your door, finish ordering. So this is an example newsletter you can send for the checkout abandonment campaign. But over here you can see they added a split action. So that is this split action over here. And this is the more advanced checkout abandonment campaign. So if you're just getting started with all of this, make sure to set up just 1 email and go to the next step. And by next step, I mean just setting up these 9 flows inside your e-commerce company. Once you've set up these 9 flows, you can start tweaking them and make them better. But just to give you a little overview of this one, so they have used a split action over here, and as you can see, for the rules, they've used the trigger filter. Total price is more than 50. So if the cart value is more than 50 for that particular contact, so if yes, they're sending this email, which has a discount code of 15% off. And if it's less than 50, so the no path, is just a reminder email. So items in your cart are selling out. So this is just a reminder email with no discount code. And as you can see, they've added more emails to this list. So in total, 3 emails. So we wait for another 11 hours, then another email reminding them of that 15% discount. This is just a reminder without the discount code. So for the ones that have a cart value of less than 50, then another wait period for 20 12 hours, and then one last email with another discount code. So the same discount code, the reminder. And then this email is just a reminder without the discount code. So whenever you're ready, you can click on start the workflow, and then the workflow will become active. Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.